Welcome, everyone, to today's audio overview. We're presenting a concise briefing on the week's most impactful AI developments sourced from the Wyecliff Weekly newsletter.
This discussion will focus on practical news, industry movement, and real-world implications, centered on deployment, reliability, and actionable insights for your work.
The newsletter brings curated stories ranging from major consulting launches to AI in healthcare, product improvements, and tips to help professionals integrate AI more effectively.
At its core, this week's edition highlights the transition of the AI market, less about new technical capability, more about meaningful business integration and safe adoption.
And all of this is relevant because every story today impacts how organizations and individuals can actively leverage AI to improve performance, productivity, and decision-making. Let's start with the $1.5 billion joint venture between Anthropic, Blackstone, Goldman Sachs, Hellman Friedman, and General Atlantic. Their goal is to deploy Claude AI across mid-sized companies, beginning with Blackstone's portfolio.
That's a significant investment. It directly addresses the shortage of engineers able to implement advanced AI into existing businesses, which is currently one of the main bottlenecks in enterprise AI adoption.
Absolutely. Notice how industry focus is shifting. It's no longer about software alone, but about the applied services and talent needed to drive successful real-world integration.
Exactly. Moving on, a Harvard-led study in Science compared OpenAI's O1 reasoning model to two physicians on ER diagnoses. The AI delivered exact or nearly exact diagnoses 67% of the time, outperforming both doctors.
To clarify, both doctors were internal medicine attendings, not emergency room specialists. The cases used were text-based, not live patients. The study notes the importance of controlled trials before this technology reaches clinical application.
Still, placing an AI ahead of trained physicians on real diagnostic tasks is a milestone. This could reshape how doctors' appointments, ER visits, and second opinions are handled within 2 years.
Turning to ChatGPT, OpenAI released GPT-5.5 Instant as the new default. This model produces far fewer hallucinations and factual errors. 52.5% fewer made-up claims on high-stakes prompts, 37.3% fewer factual mistakes.
The model now includes memory sources. Users can see, edit, or delete the specific memory used in any answer, giving clearer control, especially for personalized responses.
In effect, it's an accuracy and transparency upgrade, particularly for those using ChatGPT in medicine, law, or finance. The improved response style is tighter with less filler.
Speaking of enterprise tools, IBM announced general availability of Bob, an autonomous coding agent, initially used internally with significant productivity gains, 45% on average. It now supports planning, coding, testing, and deploying, as well as upgrading legacy systems.
Bob works across multiple AI models and brings a standard of action-oriented development. Every enterprise software vendor now faces pressure to offer similar tools, proven by actual in-house use and productivity numbers.
The common thread in all these stories is clear. The focus is now on safe, scalable deployment and real results, not just capabilities.
For professionals, these changes mean greater trust in AI and measurable performance improvements. Real-world impact is gauged by productivity, reliability, and people-driven services.
On a practical note, the newsletter features one actionable tip using research modes in Claude, ChatGPT, and Microsoft Copilot. Each platform now runs extended research sessions to deliver structured reports with sources and citations.
You can prompt these systems for business research, comparisons, or regulatory updates. For example, asking them to evaluate vendors' risks and recent news, with verified links and summarized findings. To recap, the landscape is shifting from technical progress to measured, practical AI deployment. Advances in consulting, healthcare, coding, and research workflows are actively changing daily operations and professional best practices.
As integration deepens, these tools and studies are shaping how organizations and individuals can realize real value from AI. Thanks for joining this overview.